Hi Leo, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for March 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Ascendant, and Leo Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising and your moon signs to gain more insight and information, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Leo, now onto your reading for March 2018. First card you have here, Leo, is the Hierophant. This could be a high priest, a high pope. It could be God giving you a blessing, giving you a warning, or it could be higher education and higher learning. You're going through some kind of osmosis or change. It's like there's something happening around you that you want to have more clarity on. It feels to me like you're listening to a variety of different opinions or vying opinions or opposing opinions and positions. It's like you're witnessing it or listening to it. Now, this could be at work. Maybe there's two bosses that don't agree. It could be your friends or family, siblings, or, your kids that are having opposing opinions and not agreeing, and you're witnessing any of that and listening to it. You must stop and consider all options and all words and views being expressed before you take a side here. Be careful of jumping to one side or the other. You could be the peacemaker and remain neutral. That's possible. But I feel you may first think one thing and be on team A, and then after consideration later, you might end up on team B. So I would reserve your opinion or jumping to a side, and keep in mind that Mercury is in retrograde from March 22nd to April, I believe, the 15th. And if you make decisions and things like that during Mercury in retrograde, and it does have a 2-week shadow period beforehand that could feel just like Mercury in retrograde. There's also a 2-week period after, but really I find the one before to be stronger. That the whole month you could be affected. So with that kind of thing, communications, and if you make a decision, you may reverse your decision after Mercury goes direct. Somebody's going to give you some information on some interesting offerings or opportunities that are on the down low. Like you're getting an inside track. It's kind of like insider trading, but it might not be insider trading. It could just be somebody's telling you, hey, this business is going to open down the street and they're looking for new employees. If you go in there, you could get hired and make a lot more money. Or, hey, just to let you know, this big opportunity, this big deal is going to go down. And if you want to get in on it, but no, before the public or anybody else finds out about it, it's like an insider tip. That's what I feel you're going to get. So the next card you have here, Leo, very well could be you, the King of Rods. This is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be a female too, so don't get thrown that it is a king. You're having a lot of conversations with the King of Rods in March, back and forth, back and forth. You could be talking to yourself if this is you. Somebody has upset the apple cart, and there's a lot of people that are angry at whoever tipped that cart over. So wherever this is, this could be at your work, place of business. If you own your own business, it could be at a job where you work, or it could be within your family. There's somebody that caused some kind of upset, and now everybody around them is not happy about what this upsetment that they caused. Some of you are getting, or you or somebody close to you are getting screening on some kind of blood work. Maybe you've had some tests recently run, could be routine, maybe not. It's going to be different for all of you, but I get a screening going on. Also, could be screening for a job, Or you could be screening people if you are a manager or a boss and you're in charge of hiring other people. But it feels more like, to me, you're getting the screening, and to me it feels like lab related. Maybe it's not blood work, maybe it's some other kind of screening. I really feel it applies to you, so this could kick up in March. You may be finding ways to supplement your income and or finding other ways to do your business or do business. So you're either supplementing your income or you're finding new avenues and new ways to do business that the reason you're doing it, it feels to me like it's going to be more lucrative for you. That's the reason behind it. So either you or someone close to you is doing a huge overhaul on their diet. Maybe they got some news about health and they're like, whoa, I'm staying away from all GMOs. I'm only eating organic, or I'm totally going vegan or vegetarian. I'm completely staying away from any meat at all and any dairy, or, whatever there's some major overhaul thing that's happening here. It's health and diet related. Let's put it this way. It's diet and health related, the reason why you're doing it or they're doing it. Some of you may be second guessing yourself about something and feeling slightly lonely and blue. You may have to travel a distance and somebody couldn't come with you. Maybe you had to take a business trip and you wanted your spouse or your partner or a friend to come with you and they couldn't do it. Or you had to move somewhere. Or you changed your job and went to a completely different place and a close friend of yours at work or somebody couldn't come with you. So some of you may be feeling a little lonely or blue a little bit in March. So here you have victory, 6 of Rods, victorious after a battle, or a victory in general. Sometimes this card can symbolize a Leo male. So funny, it's following the King of Rods. That to me, not to everybody that reads tarot, but to me, you're going to be some of you are going to be linking up in some kind of new partnership agreement or new partnership, and there's going to be a lot of camaraderie between the two of you. Now, this could be business, like a new business venture, a new business idea. It could also be love, like, a new love romance. You're doing a lot of researching, analyzing, planning, studying in March, which is totally apropos for March, since Mercury's going to be in retrograde and affecting you, and that's a great time to study and do research. And I pick up your researching here. You might start writing even, because I feel like some of what you're researching, you are going to feel compelled to share this knowledge with others, plus maybe adding your own spin, knowledge, and experience to it. And therefore, you may decide to write a blog, a newspaper article, a submission article to a magazine, a blog, a book. For some of you, I feel it's a book. It's like, it could be something that a lot of people before you have thrown this idea around, but no one has really put pen to paper and compiled this information together in a journal or book or story form, but you're going to. And I feel it could win awards, honestly. So if you're a Leo that has some great inkling or idea and inspiration, also based on research as well, that nobody's done anything with it substantially or really made a big splash with it, you're going to do something with it. And for many of you, this is in writing. If your bank account had been depleted, I feel your bank account looks like it's starting to build up again. Some of you may be getting ready to take a vacation. And it could be to Paris, or just somewhere at a distance. But I do pick that up. Now, some of you, this may apply if you have Leo rising or moon sign. So if this doesn't make sense to you, what I'm saying here in this reading, Leo, please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because your messages may be coming to you there. I feel like you're going to get great insight, information, intel, like either somebody gives it to you or you're researching and finding it. That's going to be really useful to you in some endeavor that you're getting ready to do. Now, the next card you have here, Leo, is the Happily Ever After card. And this card's shown up quite a bit this month, a few times. You're getting it here too. And this is Ten of Cups. Marriage, a happy home, happy life, happy children, happy coupling with somebody. There's a real sense of your talent is starting to show through and shine, especially in March and in this entire section of time, March, April, May, even June. Going to, like, I'm in the US, so it's like springtime, our springtime here in the US. Some of you are broadening the gap between generations and joining families together. Now, for some of you, this could be two couples moving in together that have family, kind of like the Brady Bunch, right? But it's broadening, it's also bridging gaps between generations, they said. So this could be maybe you have a house and you're going to have a mother-in-law suite and your elderly parents are going to live in it. Or you and your, I don't know, in-laws, you're going to buy a vacation home together and both sides of the family are going to use it. Everybody piles their money in and gets this big, huge beach house or lake retreat property or whatever, and everybody comes to it. So that's kind of interesting here. You're going to feel very generous, giving, and loving and supportive of each other within your family in March. And I feel many Leos are going to feel good about their family in general, like getting along with them, feeling like camaraderie of spirit with them, loving, generosity, wanting to spend time together. Now, what family is that for you? It may not be your entire family. Maybe it's only a section of your family you feel that way about. But it's coming up here and it's highlighted. So that means some good things, good ties being made, and some good family times and connections happening for you in the month of March. Some of you will be getting a security system. You're going to make sure everything is, safely locked in place, and I get security. So you could be or upgrading one. If you already have it, you could be upgrading it or getting a new security system. Someone's leaving. Someone is leaving the family, but I don't, either maybe they're getting divorced with somebody you're related to in your family, like one of your kids, they're getting divorced, or your parents, or a cousin, or something, sibling, or they're leaving because they're moving at a great distance. So for some Leos, for some reason, you have a family member leaving in March. Feels like I said, either a move at a distance or a divorce. Here you have the Three of Pentacles next, and this is mastering your craft, mastering your skills, expanding your business acumen. Could be focusing on details, perfecting things you're working on, putting the final polish and spin, shining it up, making it look perfect. I feel that some of you Leos are going to be thrilled because you're going to have an opportunity to shine either your crafts, your talent, or your skills, or all of the above. You've become more perfection in your appearance, and you could start to be putting on performances or presentations. This could be to audiences. Maybe you're going to be a speaker, a keynote speaker in some way, or you could be on TV or on the internet, on YouTube in some way. Everybody's going to tune in. Tune in to see what you're doing, and they're going to respect you and respect what you're doing. And if you're like, Pam, I'm not on TV, I'm not going to be in the movies, I'm not doing any of that, I'm not on a stage, I'm not going to be speaking, somehow you are getting respected and people are really impressed with you and listening to you and what you're saying and doing. So you just have to apply it to your field of endeavor or where you really shine. It would be somewhere you possess a great deal of talent, skill, abilities, knowledge, and I really feel like you may even have, you know, are like looking especially awesome at the same time. Some of you Leos are going to be entering a contest and winning, especially if it was something like chili cook-off, best made quilts, super analysis of some data contest among physicists and scientists. I don't know what it is, but it's like something that you're entering in. If you're a Leo that this is part of, something you're entering in that's like a contest or a competition, I feel many of you Leos are actually going to win. I also feel that there's a surprise coming to you of some account, maybe or a client. So if you deal with accounts or clients, there could be a surprise one that shows up. That's a little interesting here. So you may maybe even find yourself in front of a celebrity or a well-known public figure for some reason in your line of work or your business or some creative endeavor or something that you're doing. I also feel you've taken some crud from some people. I do. And I feel like you've taken it, or, you know, even though I always see Leo like, I'm not going to take it. Leos are the lion. They're not going to put up with it. They're, you know, roar. That's what I see Leo. However, I feel in this situation, there's some crud you've taken from some other people, and you didn't fight about it for some reason or get uppity about it in the past. So you kind of took it for some reason. I don't feel like you're not doing that now. You're like leading the charge, leading the way, quite fearless you will be in March. And woe be anyone that steps on your lion's paw, because you're not gonna, you've had to succumb and take some stuff you didn't like for some reason, but now the tables have turned and shifted for you, and you're not going to do that now, Leo. So, wow. I hope this reading was of help to you. I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate it. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And Leo, if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I get additional predictions and messages and insights from my spirit guides for you for March of 2018, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section. And it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for March 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my newly updated website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu. You don't have to do the drop down to get to the most current videos, and it will be the top video series on the top of the page. You just click on your sign under the heading of the March crystal readings, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. Also, if you're interested in finding out about love, Leo, what love is in store for you, I did a love forecast for 2018 psychic tarot and crystal reading for each sign of the zodiac, where I pulled 3 cards from the Tara Mucha Tarot deck, 3 cards from the Connolly Tarot deck, one card from the John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, and I concluded the reading with the crystal. So if you're interested in getting those videos for download and purchase, you can click on the other link below this video in the Show More section, or you can access them on my website on the Videos tab. It will be the second listing of videos on that page. Right under the Psychic Crystal readings will be the love forecast for 2018 readings. So I wish you an absolutely marvelous month of March, Leo. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.